If you examine different democracies in the world, you will understand that democracy is not a one quality for all product. Different countries enjoy different grades of democracy. The quality of democracy in the US or Europe is of a better grade than, say, the quality of the democracy in Pakistan. What happened to Imran Khan and his entire party is telling of Pakistan's reality. India is nowhere close to Pakistan. But if we continue down the path Mr. Narendra Modi has laid out, we will end up resembling our neighbor in no time. We will become a nation that has few extremely powerful and privileged Hindus exploiting the many not so privileged Hindus. Indian democracy after 12 years of Narendra Modi can be best described as stage 2 dictatorship. Until recently, no one dared to say or do anything because all institutions that were designed to safeguard democracy had been repurposed as tools that work to maintain the longevity of Modi government instead of working for the people. The judiciary, journalism, and opposition had been systematically broken or purchased. And new ideas to bleed a country, like electoral bonds, PM care funds, etc., were created to support this unholy, unpatriotic agenda. The fear has gone, but the agenda is still at work. The latest in this plot against democracy is S.I.R, the special intensive revision that is taking place in Maharashtra. I will share my experience with you of what happened just few days ago, as there is a good chance that my name might be struck off the electoral rolls. I'm sure that many of you watching this video will also lose your voter status. So I have a voter card and I've voted few times in Mumbai. So I assume that I won't have any issues and my name will be on the voter rolls. Just to be double sure, as I have shifted my residence few times in the same area, I sent a member of my team to check with the BLO if everything is okay. It is far from okay. I was shocked to learn that the parameter used by Election Commission to verify my voting rights is that 2002 survey. I was asked to submit a copy of my father's or mother's voter ID to further verify my electoral lineage. Of course, I don't have it with me. The fact that I have an address here in the same locality, have a passport, an Aadhaar card, PAN card, GST number, and I run a business here did not matter. The fact that I have voted in Mumbai since 2014 did not matter. And that bothered me. It is common knowledge that voter IDs or any Indian government created card was and is a divine reflection of our broken system. I doubt there is one voter ID in India where a person's photograph, full name, date of birth, and address has no mistakes in it. Either your name is misspelled and or your date of birth is wrong and or your address, photograph, and gender belong to three different people. Hence the question, why is the S.I.R using the EC's past incompetence as the foundation and only parameter to create a new electoral list? What bothered me the most? The only perfect piece of identifying document in this country that has no mistakes and is a solid proof of an Indian citizen's identity, address, and nationality is his or her passport. Doesn't excluding this book, the most credible source of data by the Election Commission, illogical and create suspicion? I will say it straight up. This S.I.R exercise reeks of malintent. And the core of this agenda relies on the simple fact that most Indians have better things to do than check if their name is on an election roll when there is no election in sight. And if there are some stubborn people like me who want to ensure their name is on the election rolls, the exercise wants to make it very difficult for them. I've come to the conclusion that S.I.R is not a special intensive revision of voters, but a selective intentional removal of voters from the electoral rolls being done to exclude many people who will not be aware that they cannot vote until they go to vote on election day. And by then it will be, of course, very late. The very organization that is supposed to conduct free and fair elections is working to undermine free and fair elections. The question that is running in my head right now, how can we call ourselves a democracy when the election commission itself is restricting the participation of our citizens in an election? I believe many systems in India are bent out of shape. From education to healthcare to judiciary to election commission, everything is crumbling like roads and bridges built by Mr. Modi's friends. Our democracy is broken and it needs to be fixed from the foundation. I believe I'm speaking for everyone now when I say people want a hard reset right now. Indians want a judiciary where every Indian has the same laws. We are tired of seeing powerful and privileged drive away with murder while the poor die because their only mistake is being born poor in this country. Indians want a system where their names will show up on the election rolls when they go to vote. Indians want a system where politicians will not be able to do a Raghav Chadda and disrespect the mandate given to them. Indians want equal representation of every state in the parliament. Delimitation bill in the current format in the disguise of women's reservation bill is unacceptable. Each person is as proud of his state as he is of this country. Both are equally important. Patriotism to both state and nation cannot be compromised. Modi government should first implement women's reservation and then after that talk about delimitation. Indians want the business of journalism to be run by real journalists and not crony capitalists who buy media houses to create and control comfortable narratives. There should be laws created and enforced to regulate this. And given the unhappiness among people right now, we definitely want the root of this rot, an extremely weak leader, Mr. Narendra Modi, to resign, so that the next Prime Minister will be a leader of the people and not a salesman of his friends' companies. Indians want a fearless leader, one who is unafraid to face people's questions in a monthly press conference in which even reputed social media journalists will be invited to. This is the immediate reset that Indians want. And this is the quality of democracy that we expect because we are asking for it. And we want it now, not in 2030 or 2040 or 2050.